It's like the best food for us is the fruits and vegetables and the meat that have been here forever. Depending on, certain people don't eat meat. I'm just saying the food that was here before we started, creating more stuff. And we got spoiled now, man. Some of us, a lot of us, because we walk in the store and we see all this different types of food, all these different types of candies and ice creams and chips and drinks and just all these different types of foods we can buy and eat now. Cereals and granola bars, and these fix this meal in 3 minutes. It's a whole meal. Put it in a microwave and it's gonna taste good too. The processed foods, just all this stuff we can buy and eat. And then you got the fast food. You got all these different restaurants. You don't gotta cook. Go to this fast food restaurant. They got you. It's gonna taste good too. And it take longer to prepare food every day versus just going to the store, buying, something quick, throwing it in the microwave, throwing it in the oven, or it's already ready. It takes longer to prepare fruits and vegetables properly in order to eat. And sometimes with the life that we all have set up with work and everything else, it can be hard to do everything. It can be hard to prepare a meal. It can be actual work to prepare a real meal every night, where you gotta chop up the vegetables and it really make stuff from scratch and do stuff like that. Take time to do, and it's harder to do it in this day and age where we got so many other things lined up to do. And some of the time today, it's hard. It's just harder to eat healthy all the time. And sometimes it's just hard because it's got to a point where there's so many tasty foods that taste amazing. You're like, man, this tastes way better than them vegetables I should be eating. There's food that tastes so amazing that it's hard sometimes to want to eat some vegetables or eat some different healthy food. And so then some of us start eating for taste instead of health. And so some of the food becomes a gift and a curse. Because if all we ever created or if all we ever ate and ever had was the regular fruits, the regular vegetables, and the regular meat that was already here, that'd be all we knew. That'd be all we'd be used to. But because we created all this extra other food that also can taste super amazing, we have to control what we eat. We have to have self-control over what we eat, and we have to eat for health. And it's good that we can eat stuff that tastes good, but we gotta eat for health too, or try to. You can even look at the animals. The animals, what they eat, they just eat their regular food, whatever they eat. The panda, eating plants, the rhino eating plants, all the animals have their diet, and they never create. They don't have the mental capability to create anything new. So that's all they know. All they know is eating healthy. The only time that they find something outside of their natural diet to eat is when they see our trash, or when they see our dumpsters, or when we feed them something that they don't normally eat. I've seen some animals eat some of the stuff we eat and be fine, and I've seen other times where some animals have eaten our food and they start going crazy and start wigging out, and we like, why they wigging out for? Because they eating something that ain't in their natural diet. And then I've seen some animals eat some of our food and they won't stop eating it. They just keep eating it. They want more. Where can they find more? They don't know what it is. They just know it tastes good. That's probably why animals do go to our dumpsters. They probably have found something in our dumpster one time that tasted amazing, and they know to go to the dumpster now. And of course, some animals' sense of smell as well is tricky.